Hi, I just want to give information here because when we were talking to Scientologists yesterday, and specifically something that Michael said was that Scientology is recognized as a religion in Europe, and by that I assume he means the EU. Um, this is not strictly true. So what I'm going to do is do a breakdown country by country, European countries, and the status of Scientology in each of those countries, to give him and others the correct information on this. And if I've got time, I'll cover other countries too. Alphabetically, Austria, Scientology has tax exempt status as a charitable religious organization. I dare say that could be challenged. In Belgium, Scientology is not recognized as a religion. In the Czech Republic, Scientology is not officially recognized as a religion. In Denmark, the Church of Scientology is not officially approved as a religion. In Finland, the Church of Scientology is not officially approved or recognized as a religion. In France, it is not recognized as a religion. In fact, they narrowly escaped being banned. Germany, here's a good one because basically there are 2 points of contention: whether or not Scientology qualifies as religious or ideological, and secondly, whether the teachings are used for commercial activity or not. That's the issue that's going on in German courts right now. But anyway, in Greece, not only are they not a religion, but they've actually been told to end their activities, which is equivalent to a banning. Is Israel Europe? It is when it comes to Eurovision, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, in Israel, Scientology is not a religion, it's a cult. In Ireland, of course, it's not a religion, it's a business, and they're always late submitting their accounts. Only in the last week did they submit the 2011 accounts, which means they're 3 years behind. Well, actually, no, we'll give 2014 and give them a break. They're 2 years behind. And I know for a fact that in the 2010 accounts, money that they've been given in that year did not show up on those accounts. Now, I'm not a tax inspector, but I do know this: if you find one thing wrong like that, there's going to be more. So tax inspectors, people who look at these accounts, please investigate them, because they are hiding money. They are being fraudulent and deceptive. Please do something about it. Thank you. Italy, here's a good one now. It's a non-profit and common law association, but it doesn't really have recognized religious status. Kazakhstan, well, that's not in Europe, so we'll just gloss over this, but basically, sorry. The Netherlands, they've decided that Scientology is a charitable organization. God only knows why. Norway does not recognize them as a religious community, but they are registered as non-profit. Poland does not recognize Scientology as a religion. You see the pattern here? Romania, Scientology is not one of the officially recognized religions of Romania. Russia, can we include Russia? Because that's not going to be good for Scientology. They're trying to ban them, ban the books. It just goes on. Every time Russia bans them, the Court of Human Rights overturns them and says, no, you can't. So there's a big ding-dong going on. Spain. Now, Spain actually does recognize them, which is interesting. But prior to 2005, they didn't. There's an ongoing thing going on in Spain, so it might not be that way for long. In Sweden, they're recognized as a religious community. In Switzerland, they're viewed as a new religious movement by the court. In the UK, now here's a good one, because in 2013 December, what happened was this Scientology couple wanted to get married in a Scientology church, and they were told they couldn't. And part of the ruling that had previously gone on was that they did not believe in God. And what the judges decided was that you didn't have to believe in God to be a religion. So this let Scientology in to let this couple get married in the Scientology church. They also quoted other religions, and they mentioned particularly Buddhism as a religion that didn't believe in God. Funnily enough, they don't do weddings either. Hello. So, the UK Prison Service doesn't recognise them. The Ministry of Defence recognises them in the Navy. They also say that they're exempt from VAT because they're not for profit. There's a lot of things. They're not recognised as a religion per se, but there's lots and lots of little ways in which they get it in there. And the decision of the court in December 2013 will give them lots of confidence to go and try and get full religious recognition. Please God they don't get it. So that covers the entirety of the European countries that I've got information on. Other countries, Argentina, they do recognise Scientology. Australia, the High Court has said they're a religion, which is in contrast to what was being said by other judges back in the day, but okay. Brazil, no, not registered as a religion. Canada, now that's an interesting one, but they haven't got official recognition as a religion. Chile, it's a cult. Excuse me. In Croatia, they're apparently recognised as a religion. There you go. Why don't they all go to Croatia or something? Indonesia. Indonesia, the government recognises the right of all religions to exist and function in society. And Scientology's had no problems there. Which is a bit sad, really, because I know other things about Scientology that tell me that it's not a religion. But anyway. Kazakhstan I mentioned briefly. Kyrgyzstan, they are registered as a religious group. New Zealand, well, nope. What's happening there is that the Charities Commission is considering requests to have them deregistered as a charity, because they're not a charity. We know they're not a charity. Philippines, they're recognised as a religious organisation. South Africa, they're recognised as a non-profit organisation, and they can perform marriages. Interesting. So that's a bit like the UK situation. Excuse me. In Taiwan, they're recognised as a charitable religious institution. Once again, I don't know. And in the USA, the Internal Revenue Service has recognised them as a religion for tax purposes. I would like the Internal Revenue Service of the USA to thoroughly investigate their status, because part of the agreement is violated every single day. It is absolutely horrifying what's going on. So please, IRS, do your duty, investigate these people, and please revoke their tax-exempt status, because they certainly are abusing all the conditions of being granted the tax-exempt status. Thank you.